Did I like the new? I have not seen it yet. I have not seen Beat Break. Can you tell me some anime that are similar to Shangri-La Frontier? Log Horizon? Like we're talking video game anime, right? So SAO, Log Horizon, Overlord. Have I watched Naruto? It's kind of unknown. Oh yeah, definitely unknown. In Zabuza's backstory, he almost succeeded in assassinating the fourth Mizukage. Yeah, he almost did. So yeah. Yeah, sorry, YouTube chat. I just saw in chat that, like, everyone thought my stream died, but it didn't. It didn't. No, my phone's not dead. But apparently, like, everyone in chat was saying my phone was dead. But no, my phone's fine. I even saw chat and everything. I was responding. I don't know what was wrong with chat. Like, I genuinely don't. I was watching the stream. I was watching the stream. Chat did not go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. I don't know. Everyone apparently stopped seeing the stream. Nice reference, but have you seen AOT? Yes, I have. Is Boruto optional? I mean, you don't have to watch it. I actually recommend you read Boruto anyway instead of watching it. Which anime has the best first episode? And which has the best last? Oh. Best first episode. Damn, those are hard questions. The thing is, I had like 50 people in YouTube and every single person left. I don't think it was a prank. Do you think Sukuna is more evil or egotistical? More evil or egotistical? Probably evil. I don't think, like, he has an ego for sure, but I don't think it's like he has an ego that he could back up for the most part. I don't think it was a prank. Favorite anime ending song? I almost skipped I usually skip the endings. Sorry, I usually skip the endings. Can you give me an anime recommendation? I like comedy. Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? Sorry to the YouTube chat. Apparently, like, you guys stopped seeing it, even though on my end it was perfectly fine. I don't know what happened there. Should I finish Freerun? I've heard it really picks up towards the end. I like the entire thing. I was hooked from episode 1. So, like, I guess it depends on your taste. But, you know, I mean, there's good action towards the end for sure. I skipped some endings too. It's okay. What's my favorite manga? I really don't read enough manga. Hi, bro. I'm back. So, like, I don't know what happened with the YouTube chat, but we're back. We're back. Am I Brazilian? No. Thoughts on Dandadan? I watched season 1 and then I stopped. How you doing, Izuku? Hey, bro. Where you from? Canada. How's it going, Brotato? I do love potatoes. Bro, go outside and do a free run. No, because it's kind of chilly and I don't want to. I was scrolling till I found you again. I mean, I just reset the stream because I saw all of chat disappear. Something probably went wrong for some reason. Great stamina for... What's stamina? Can I play Roblox? Not even if you paid me to. Am I a good guy? You decide. If you claim to be a good guy, usually you're trying to convince other people that you're a good guy when you're really not. Thoughts on Blue Lock? It's a fun time. I'm okay. I'm doing good. Free Run's pretty similar to Goblin Slayer, but Goblin Slayer's kind of freaky. I don't think Goblin Slayer and Free Run are similar. Not really. Maybe in like their fantasy series. We are back. Do I do food challenges? Not the way you're probably thinking of. I do like cooking though. I do like food. Have I seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Yes, I have. It was really good. Why can't you play Roblox? Because unfortunately, I'm not a pedophile, and that's a game for pedos or children. Can you please say happy 12th birthday to Bethany? Well, happy birthday, Bethany. Are you on a treadmill? I'm actually floating. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. I don't know who that is, but I've heard that before. Where would Luffy live if he was alive? Whoever has the biggest supply of meat. Thoughts? Okay, give me a short, good shonen. Charlotte. Can you please say hi? Hello, Azra. What's your educational qualifications? I have a DEC in personal training, along with multiple certifications in that department. So corrective certifications, spinning, small group and large group, corrective conditioning, and a DEC in psychology. Can you please say hi to me? I already answered that. Can you play Call of Duty? No, I will not be playing Call of Duty. Favorite JoJo's? So far, it's part 2 or 3. I don't think Luffy will live long enough to have a home. No, he'll live long enough. What's my saddest? I don't have a saddest, but like the most recent sad series that I've seen was I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I know that's a movie, but it was still sad. I'm also watching Grave of the Fireflies right now, and that's clearly going to be a sad one. How you doing, Emmanuel? Have I read One Piece? I'm way behind though. Am I rich? No. You look like an old man Kenobi. How do I look like? I'm not old or Kenobi. I never go outside without. Okay. What are you doing now? We're hanging out talking about anime. Which country are you from? Canada. Who's Ryan Hemp? Did I go to college? I just said I have 2 DEC. Yes. Psychology and fitness training. What is Blue Lock above? Okay, what is Blue Lock above? There's summon God for hell and I have no idea what you're saying. French Canadian, bonjour. How old am I? 33. He's walking straight to the future? Exactly. Which anime character would... Jesus Christ. Something tells me he will die right after finding the One Piece. I don't think so. No, he won't. He won't. You see Berserk? Yeah, I've seen every animation release for Berserk. Mikasa for me, I'm not answering that kind of question. I will be ignoring those kinds of questions. Not sure if I asked before, have you watched To Your Eternity? It's a fantastic series. Yes, I'm watching it. I'm a tiny YouTuber. Okay. What happened to the stream? I have no idea. On my end, it was still working. I still saw chat. I still saw myself. It was still going. But everyone disappeared. So I'm like, okay, I'll reboot it. Do you have any medical conditions? No. I made a post about Granny and Evil Nun. Everyone agree? Not using Evil Nun, only Granny? Okay. What do you think of Chainsaw Man? I like the story. I like the world. I like the abilities. And I like the overall writing. Have I watched or read Chainsaw Man? I have watched it, yes. One Piece is amazing. I'm a fan. I need anime to watch one. What do I watch? What are you looking for? Like, what are you into? It's wild to ask someone about their medical... I've been asked weirder questions. But yeah, it is kind of invasive. Am I married? No. What's your opinion on Indian immigrants? Same as any other immigrants. I'm cool with them. People are people. What would you say the dynamic between you and your father would be? He's dead. And the other one is also dead. And the other one I almost never talked to. Yes, I have 3 dads. Just see my post, type Donkey Kong, okay. Can you please share your full medical record? No. Thanks for saying hi to me anytime. Use your phone. My phone is right here. Want to be friends? How you doing, Luffy Taro? You seen Drifters? I have not. Can I be your dad? No, I already have enough dads. I don't have a favorite series overall. What games do I play today on Twitch? We will be starting our first playthrough of Crime Scene Cleaner. So we're gonna be someone who's been employed by the mafia to clean up their murder scenes. It's gonna be really fun. Did I have a hard life? Depends on what you consider a hard life. By some people's standards, not at all. By others, sure. Do I love life? Do you have a love life? No. You need one more, Dad. That's an odd number. Yeah. It is an odd number. But no, I'm good. Is JoJo's is fun. Is accounting worth doing? It could be. If it's worth doing to you. Are you trolling or no, I do have 3 dads. Biological dad, stepdad, legal dad. Yes, I have 3 dads. If you could create a stand on your own, which would it be? I don't really want to stand. I don't really care about having powers, to be honest. So I don't really want to stand. Can you do any anime voice impressions? I can. I'm not a voice actor. If you want to see voice acting, you can go follow Ray Voices or something, but that's not my skill set. If you had a godfather, you'd have... Yeah, but I don't have a godfather. And I don't need one now. I'm an adult. Credit card information. Hey, bro, you okay? Do you have a dog? 2 very different questions. Yes, I'm okay. No, I don't have a dog. Do I have sisters? Yes. You don't have powers? I do have some powers. Try Roblox and 0% chance of that happening. I will not be touching Roblox. Have you seen... have I been to any other countries? The States and Israel. And next on the list is Japan. Give a smile that you have a boyfriend. I don't have one. Have you been to any other? Okay. Are you happy? Generally speaking. How long are you going to be running this live for? Probably another half an hour or so, because we do have a Twitch live stream later today. We have 2 lives today. We have this one and we have a gaming live. So I do need to rest up before that one. Hello, Attila. What's my favorite Dragon Ball Z saga? Probably the Cell Saga. Do you know what Japanese did during World War II? Yes, I'm familiar with it. What's your type of boy, girl? I prefer food. I prefer food. Are you going to play the new Pokemon game? I already have. In fact, I'm at the final boss right now. I'm rank A. I'm doing the final boss like right now in the game. What game will you play for the live? Today we are starting Crime Scene Cleaner. Why are we worried about what happened in World War II? I don't know either. Give me a smile, no. Stop spamming chat. Okay, you're getting muted because you're spamming chat. Timeout for 5 minutes. Stop. My favorite music is Die With A Smile. I have no idea what that is. Do I play Minecraft? I do not. Favorite food? I literally like everything. That is not me avoiding the question. Chinese, Thai, seafood, Italian, meats, fruits and vegetables. I genuinely eat everything. Are you aromantic like Luffy? Not to the same extent, but close enough. Cheeseburger? Yes, please. Big back? Thank you. You're Brazilian? That's cool. Have you ever felt depressed? Yeah, years ago, yes. Do I have pets? Not currently. Opinions on Gintama? I tried it. It's not really my kind of thing. Have I seen Ghost in the Shell? Yes. I didn't understand the ending. The thing is, I haven't seen it since college, so I don't even remember the ending. So I'd have to go back and see. Yeah, we got Crime Scene Cleaner. Do I play Clash? No, I do not. Anime recommendations? What are you into? Like, what are you looking for? You speak more languages? Unfortunately, not. What languages do you know? So, which course are you in? I'm not in school. I finished school years ago. Where am I from? Canada. Fit? Yes, I am. Favorite mood lifter? My mood's never down. Like, I don't really have a low mood. I sub since you're a small YouTuber. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Compared to big channels, I'm small. Am I married? No. Have I watched Blue Box? I have not. Have I watched the new Chainsaw movie? Yes, it was really good. The new SSRI got me wired as hell. I gotta get me a treadmill too. It's useful. I ate the cheeseburger. Well, you should have shared the cheeseburger. I want it. Is Cowboy Bebop good? I haven't seen it. I haven't finished it, so I think people are generally going to say yes, it's good, but I can't give you my opinion yet. How did you recover from your depression years ago? I turned my life around. Got into shape, changed my friends, focused on work, improved my health, got more sleep. I literally just took better care of myself. Send you maple syrup? Nah, that stuff's expensive. How you doing, Multiple? How you doing, Jerry? Demon Slayer? I have not seen the Demon Slayer movie yet. Let's see. You dance? Not really. No. Have I watched? Let's see. You to what? I don't know. Okay. Have you been on medication? What's with the personal, dude, you're kind of weird. He could, I'm sure. He could what? Did I miss a question entirely? What? I spelled something wrong? That's okay. Have you watched Demon Slayer? Okay, no, I already answered that one. You spelled something right? Don't worry about spelling mistakes. Have you watched Violet Evergarden? Yes. I also think it's really good, minus the weird age gap. Someone asked me about your dogs, siblings, parents, medical records. I know. Yeah. Favorite Nen user? Well, that's basically just favorite character. So, Leorio or Killua? No, I don't sing. I do like pizza. Favorite movie? It's either going to be Coach Carter or Infinity War, depending on the vibe I'm going for. How you doing, Attila? Do I have a... Guys, I'm paid to do this. I make money being here. Do you... No, I'm not religious. Or, yeah, I'm not religious. Favorite Nen user? I already answered that one, sorry. Did I miss anything else? Favorite Dragon Ball character? Vegeta. Or Piccolo is a close second. Coach Carter, a fellow old. Yeah. Coach Carter, I have. If I need some motivation, that's like my go-to movie. Did you instinctively know what to do to improve yourself? Yes. It's actually common sense. Like, it's like not everyone has the motivation or the resources to do certain things on themselves. I get it. But did I know what to do? Yeah. Favorite chicken jockey? I have no idea what you're talking. Did you mean chicken jerky? I will not be saying the numbers. Sing the Pokemon music? Not a chance. On anti-natalism? What? What are some similar anime to Violet Evergarden? You could try Gosick. Watch Eminence and Shadow. I already did. It was mid. Not that great. Am I a motivational speaker? No. No. I am not I would not be a good motivational speaker. Chicken jockeys from the Minecraft movie. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. Do I like streaming? Most of the time, yeah. There are days where I'm not really into it, but yeah. Favorite, is JJK good new gen? Yeah, I think it is. I dare you to count it. Yeah, no. Casca and Kay, you're getting a timeout. Just because, yeah, you're getting a timeout because that's just. Favorite Straw Hat? Zorro. Can I rap? Not even a little bit. No more pregnant women? What? I don't know the song Die With a Smile. What made you atheist? Logic. What are your thoughts on Israel? I think you should, the war in general should just stop. No more bombings. No more preventing people from having access to healthcare, food, resources, fighting over religion. Stop it. Thoughts on internet trolls? I ban them so I don't have, they show up no matter what, and then I ban them and I move on with my life. Did I ever watch Shiki? I don't think so. What's the best sauce? Depends on the food I'm eating. There's different times for different sauce. I love an Alfredo sauce, garlic sauce, barbecue sauce, teriyaki, hot sauce. Depends. Favorite captain in Black Clover? Yami. Why are you making up questions that aren't there? Because I'm also on the YouTube chat. I'm on 2 streams. Have I seen Cyberpunk? I have not. Thoughts on cynicism and nihilism? I'm not really big on cynicism. I do kind of get nihilism a bit more, though. I sometimes have nihilistic perspectives. What are some animes similar to Violet Evergarden? Try Gosick. How you doing, ya boy? I am half-breed troll, so only allowed to do minor magic. Gaslight level 1. I will not be singing. Metabots, look, I love Metabots, but I gotta go with Digimon. Favorite food? I eat everything. I'm not avoiding the question. I like bread. I like pasta, seafood, Italian, meats, fruits, vegetables, Indian, Thai, ramen, sushi, everything. Thoughts on Anaki? Anunnaki. I don't know that one. The Mind Goblin? I don't know that one either. Would you eat durian fruit? I don't know what that is. But I guess, maybe, depending what it is. Top 5 yappers of all time? Top 5 yappers. I mean, Naruto Talk No Jutsu. Who's a good yapper? Are we talking good, just straight up yapping? Or are we talking, who's genuinely, a good talker? Favorite bread? Favorite bread? I mean, I can't turn down, a fresh baguette with some, garlic butter. Oh, garlic bread. Deku's a yapper, sure. Killer Bee Killer Bee's a yapper and a rapper. Was high school awesome? No, not at all. Do I like Mexican food? Sure. You seem like a decent guy. Thank you. Fallen hybrid humans. How are you always streaming? It's because I stream every day. It's just that I'm very consistent. What are your opinions on the modern big 3? There is no modern big 3. That's just a fan-made thing, and it's going to change depending on what that person's favorites are. There is no such thing. Thoughts on the AI bubble? You mean AI kind of taking over things, getting out of hand? The thing is, AI could be a very productive and useful tool. I just don't think it's necessarily going to be because we don't really have the systems in place. Solo leveling is pretty splotchy. I enjoy solo leveling. Who's your favorite big three in order? So here's the thing. I like One Piece's story the most. I like Naruto's anime the most. I like Bleach's manga the most. So that kind of gives you an idea of my preferences. Arcane is better. I haven't seen it. Kaisen all day. I do like Duck Sauce. I feel sad when seeing anime inner conflict arguing with his inner conflict. I like solo leveling, but it just wasn't clicking to me. I mean, that's all right. Not every anime is going to click for everybody. Perfectly fine. I'm 33. Top 99,999 big backs. Cool. Conspiracy theory, I believe. Conspiracy theory, I believe. I do have one, but it's gonna lead to a whole big mess. I'm not. I do have one. Nah, that's gonna be too messy for chat. No, I'm not. I feel like that's gonna be too controversial. I need to hear. No, I'm aware of when you're on social media and you actually have an audience. No, I'm not gonna do it. I got any cool weapons? I have Escanor's axe, but I have to rebuild it. It's broken. Not the dancing Israelis. What? Do you like my new profile picture? I can barely see it. Like I'm not like on my screen. Your profile picture is too small to see. Like I really can't tell what it is. Do you have a wife? No. Speaking of AOT, which studio did the best job in the anime finale? I have no idea. I don't really follow who makes what. I don't keep track of the studios, and I'm bad at that. I have a saber and medieval sword. That's cool. Top 5 anime characters that have the most aura. I'll say Escanor. I'll say Vegeta. I'll say I mean, does Jinwoo belong in there? Does Jinwoo belong in? I mean, there's so 5. I don't know, man. Name a character that you could beat in a fight from otherwise powerful verse. Okay, I'll beat up Charlos from One Piece. Give you a big bag of Cheetos. I wouldn't say no to a big bag of Cheetos. One of my all-time favorites. Can you throw it back for Origame? If you're saying what I think you mean, then no. You know, do you like AOT? Do you have a wife? Is there any conspiracy theory you think may be possible which you can say? Because there's one that I definitely do strongly believe, but it would be problematic. Is there another one that's like smaller in scale? Because most conspiracy theories are really stupid. Most of them are really stupid. Like, no, I don't think the Earth is flat. I don't believe that we faked the moon landing. I don't believe in these stupid ones. Celestial Dragon, Sun, or Yacht. Okay. Thank you for the heart, Abil. I didn't see it, but I appreciate the gift. Doing us a small favor with the Charlos pick. I mean, no problem, man. Anytime. Celestial Dragon, Sun, or Yachirin Bin. I have no idea who Yachirin is. Hisoka versus Diddy. Hisoka. 6 million pizzas. I would appreciate 6 million pizzas. I can't draw. My roommates can draw. What is a conspiracy theory? It is a theory that it is when you believe something that is considered factual by the majority of the population is actually false. Like something that is globally accepted as true is actually organized misinformation to convince the majority of the population. How you doing, Kamikaze? Who wears the hats? Which hats? Which anime is overrated? I mean, I don't worry about a series being overrated in the first place. If I like a show, I don't really care if it's popular or not. Like, I don't think it matters. Top 3 pizza toppings. I'll eat pretty much anything. Like, you want to add peppers and mushrooms? I'm good. You want to add pepperoni? Cool. You want to add meat? I mean, I'll eat meat lovers, but it's not my favorite thing. I've never had pineapple on pizza. I've had multi-cheese pizza, which isn't, well, I guess you could count it as a topping, multi-cheese pizza. I'm not picky. I'll eat mushrooms. I'll eat all of it. Are you going to Japan in 2 years? Yes. What is my favorite anime? I don't have a singular favorite. Whenever you watch an anime, which character immediately becomes your favorite? Long Rangers, the intelligent, analytical characters, ideally not super emotional, calm, and rational kind. Like Shikamaru, Rayleigh, Anos, those kinds of guys. What do you think about conspiracy theory that aliens are real? Statistically, they exist. Are they on Earth? No. But do they exist somewhere in the universe? Yes. Human-sized pizza is a special order. I would eat a human-sized pizza. What is what you can probably say in the top of my slice of life? Excluding romance, just slice of life. The masterful cat is depressed again today. Thoughts on Four Knights of the Apocalypse? I enjoyed the series, but I have one major complaint. Just one. Gawain. What do you think about Digimon? I'm a huge fan. Anchovies are the only topping I will never eat. I've actually never eaten anchovies, so I don't know. Opinion on the Nanjing Massacre? I actually don't know what that is. What do you think of Seven Deadly Sins? I enjoy the series. It's problematic. It has problems, but I still do like it. What makes a slice of life a slice of life? I don't think I ever watched one. It's basically just like the daily... It's like going through the daily life. Like really what it sounds like. So like, a high school anime, just like going to work, relaxing, little like trips here and there. It's just like it's a cozy show. It's a cozy show. Spy Family is part slice of... Spy Family is a slice of life action comedy. So like, the family moments, the going out on dates, that kind of stuff, hanging out, getting a dog, building a home, that's slice of life. But then, being a one being an assassin, one being Lloyd being a spy, and then like that's the action side of things, and then with some comedy moments in between. Bakuman is what genre, and do you like it? Bakuman, that's like a slice of life romance. It's a slice of life romance, and I enjoy it, and yet they flock. Who are some voice actors that I've met? I've met the main cast of Dragon Ball, so like Chris Sabat, and I forgot most of their names. I do apologize. So like I met Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku, all those guys. At least some of them, because I know they've changed the voice actors a bit. I have met Asta. I have met Yuno from Black Clover. I have met Astro Boy. I have met Chopper, and I think that's about it. And I've met Grimjow Jaggerjack. ROR favorite. Okay, ROR. Average anime fan for what? Have I said it before at some point in my life? Yes. Do I say it now? Absolutely not. Is seen Schemmel as rude as portrayed? I don't know who Schemmel is. I'd like to have not remakes, but something similar into some real life scary situation about the apocalypse, how it ties into the end. Okay. Sean, the Goku voice actor. Yeah, I met him. Nice guy. At least during our brief interaction of like 5 seconds, he was a nice guy. What was your favorite cartoon when I was a kid? Either Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Lab, Teen Titans, Justice League Unlimited. You like Gachikuta? I haven't seen it yet. There are like 4 or 5 seasons of what? Do I like Funkos? No. Favorite anime? I don't have a singular favorite series. I just finished Soul Eater. What's your thoughts on it? Fantastic. I'm a huge Soul Eater fan. Low-key want to start an anime review discussion, YouTube, TikTok, but I haven't watched many, so I don't... It doesn't matter how many you've seen. If you want to do something, you want to start a channel, go do it. Review what you have seen, get practicing. You don't have to be the best at it. Just start. You'll get better as you go. Am I African? No. Have I seen KOS. No, I have not. I watched it. Yeah, well, many people had. Teen Titans was pretty big back then. Do you like, if not, which genre? I like romance, adventure, action, mystery, suspense, kind of almost everything. You a 90s kid? Absolutely. I won't let you destroy my world. Yeah. Goku versus Beerus. Canadian? Yes. How you doing, White Devil? I'm half introvert, half extrovert. Pretty sure, isn't that just like an ambivert? Have you met any Demon Slayer voice actors? I have not. Sub? Yes. I don't think it'll be in-depth enough, though I haven't developed the media literacy. So, but you can start practicing. You don't have to be good to start something. Get better as you go. But you're going to just be warned. You post on social media, you got to be open to receiving criticism, feedback, and hostility, negative comments. Social media is a toxic place. You got to be mentally prepared for that. Where can I watch ReZark? I mean, you can find a lower quality version on 9 Anime. Have you watched Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian? I really enjoyed that one. That was good. How you doing, Mystic Light? What time is it? Okay, we're good. Who's my favorite Ippo character? Ippo. Records of Ragnarok was your first anime? I mean, for me it was okay. Watch.ug. I have no idea what that is. Favorite quintessential quintuplet? I forgot her name, but the sporty one. The sporty one. So normally I don't like jazz, but I have a friend that's a jazz musician, and I just like his vibe. So when he plays jazz, I'll listen. Speaking of Demon Slayer, I personally think Demon Slayer is one of the greatest modern animes ever made. I haven't seen any other shows that capture the same feelings on fight scenes, choreography, especially for such a basic plot. I think Solo Leveling does a pretty similar job. It's a simple story. It's well animated and very captivating. Your friend sounds cool. I mean, he's very cool. He's a musician. He's a professional painter, and he's a professional bodybuilder. So, quite a guy. I'm saying stuff from the B movie. B movie. I remember seeing that. You like jazz? Have you watched Makila? I have not. Do you recommend rewatching? So you can rewatching something before a review. It could be a good idea. It depends how fresh in your mind something is and how thorough you want to be. If it's like a very detailed story which has a little bit more nuance to it, a lot more going on, things you might have missed. Like One Piece has a lot of things you could miss as you go through it. Something like Demon Slayer, usually it's quite simple and straightforward. So I guess it depends. Sometimes you want to, sometimes it may not be needed. There's context to that. Did I watch Link Click? I have not. I already answered the question about jazz. Stop spamming. Anime Talk Man is back. Let's go. Of course we are. Favorite Kobayashi Dragon Maid Dragon? To be honest, I didn't like Kobayashi that much. Like, I finished it. I'll say, the smaller one. Forgot her name. The shorter one. Solo Leveling in terms of storytelling didn't really memorize me, but the fights, yeah, exactly. It's not the most mesmerizing story for sure, at least in the anime, but it was pretty to look at. Since Chainsaw Man is fresh in everyone's mind, I'll start a ReZark. I mean, sure, why not? It would be a good time to do it. Is JoJo's worth a watch? In my opinion, yes. Favorite Nickelodeon show? The thing is, I'm really bad at remembering who made what. Like, I really don't remember who, which Cartoon Network did, which Nickelodeon did. I don't remember. So, that's the problem. Because I watched Nickelodeon for sure. Do you like South Park? I haven't watched it in years, but I got a few laughs from it. I got a secret. You like jazz? Who's your favorite character from Alias Hides Her Feelings in Russian? I mean, I like the guy more than I like the MC more. Is that actually the name of the show? Yes, it is. Maybe this is too far. Would you have any advice for someone who is struggling with addiction? I mean, I wouldn't ban someone for asking that question. That's a bit ridiculous. I do coach people with people. I do coach people who have food addiction, so I can give two simple pieces of advice. Although I don't want to step too far out of my bounds, right? So one, if you are struggling with an addiction to anything, you want to keep it out of reach. So if it's a food addiction, if it's an alcohol addiction, anything like that, do not bring into that. Well, do not bring whatever your weakness is into the house. So like for food addiction, obviously you need to eat food. So like, but you don't want to bring food that you're going to that you have a tendency to overeat, binge, that's generally not going to be very healthy for you. Try and keep that stuff out of the house. So if your weakness is like cake, don't bring cake into the house. If it's alcohol, don't bring alcohol into the house, whatever. And two, make sure that your friends and family and your support network is actually going to be helpful and supportive for you. So if they are like teasing you, antagonizing you, bullying you about it, making fun of you, or like putting you in situations where you are more likely to break and give into those temptations, you either need to sit down and have a discussion with those people and ask them to respect your boundaries, or change who you're spending time with. Do I watch Demon Slayer? Yes. Would you want Sung Jin-woo's powers or Rimru's? I don't know what to record with, probably OBS. I use OBS. I stream on OBS every day. What's your opinion on from isekai anime? It depends on the series. Genre doesn't matter. If it's a good show, it's a good show, whether it be an isekai or not. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Ways. Which football club do you support? I don't follow any. I don't follow football. Respectfully, please be quiet. You're not funny. If that was funny you're aiming for, that is true. I'm aiming for therapy for this stuff. Sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm in. Okay, so if it's alcohol, make sure your friends and family aren't constantly surrounding you with alcohol or teasing you about it, and don't bring any into the house. That's my starter steps. My friend is Playboy, and a woman love him, but he is now want to be free from women, but they daily come to his. I don't know how to get into that. Can you? Okay, DK, you're getting a timeout. Timeout for you. Put user in timeout. Let's say 10 minutes. Magnamon versus Omnimon. I'm going to go with Omnimon there. Thanks, I've heard this stuff, but it's good to hear it. Yeah. Am I religious? No. I don't know the context. I don't know if you're talking religion or ethnicity, but religious is no. Wake up to reality, not go right in this bad world. If you know, you know. Thanks, I've heard this stuff before. Okay. One Piece, Marco versus King. I kind of want to lean towards Marco because he was doing a pretty good job dealing with King and Queen at the same time, right? He obviously didn't win that, but he was fighting 2v1. I think if he had a 1v1, he'd have a good shot. My PC is so I'll need to do all the editing on my mobile. That sounds rough, but it can be done. It can be done. Are you streaming on two platforms? Yes. I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok. And we're going to be on Twitch later today. What makes a shonen anime shonen? So basically it just means the target audience. Shonen is marketed towards teenage boys. Well, that being the primary, not saying people outside of that can't watch it, but that's who it's being marketed towards. I started watching JJK on episode 6, season 1. Very nice. Are you seeing someone? No. Bro, what can he do? I'm near his house due to his reputation. Reputation also damaging. I mean, you're associating with people. My understanding is you're associating with people who are damaging your reputation. Don't associate with those people. I visited your YouTube channel. I think you're making good accounts, but it's too excellent. Thank you. It's not really a question. It's just a comment. Off topic, well, what if no one knows you are struggling with addiction? I mean, a lot of time people do struggle in silence with various issues. So if you are struggling with addiction and your friends are putting you in a situation where you're going to have a hard time, you may want to talk to those friends about it so they'll actually be able to help you out. I'm on episode 11 of Gachakuda. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Should I watch Made in Abyss? I'm going to be starting it pretty soon myself, so I'd say go for it. Full Metal Alchemist or Hellsing, I'm more of a Full Metal fan. I love you from Pakistan. Thank you very much. What do you think about Don? Very new edition. I mean, I dropped it after season 1, not because it's bad, just because it's not for me. It's easy to hide addiction. It's bad when you usually go down. I mean, yeah, like, most people struggle in silence, and I don't recommend doing that. Like, you want to have a support network. I am a software engineer. Animes with the worst fillers. The thing is, I don't watch the fillers in most cases. So, like, have I watched Naruto's fillers, Bleach's fillers, Dragon Ball's fillers? Yes, I've seen the fillers. But because I skip most fillers most of the time, I don't know what the worst fillers are. I can hack your channel. I would advise against that. I didn't really feel it. I just love how human it feels. Fair enough. What do you think about the best anime intro? My personal go-to is probably Period of Chemistry from Fullmetal Alchemist. Have I watched Ben 10? Yes, I have. It's great. I just started Kingdom. It's great story, but I'm not feeling the CGI. I actually haven't seen it myself. You should absolutely watch Gachikuta. At some point I will. I'm being Law for Halloween. It sounds great. Pretty easy to do as well. What is my name? Derek. To be honest, 9 times out of 10, I always skip through... Yeah, like I usually skip filler too. You should watch... Witch Watch? No, I'm not Muslim. I've started Kingdom. It's a great story, but I'm not... Okay, I already read that one. Mostly, how much chances episodes given in anime? It depends. It depends on what they do that might set me off. Like, if it's, like, clear... Like, I can tell if I'm not going to like a series pretty quickly. If it does something cringy, really unpleasant, if it's just kind of... if it's just boring, if I'm just, like, not entertained, I'll usually give it a couple of episodes. If it does something really, like, I do not like this, I'm out. Like, just on the spot, I'm out. What would you change in AOT if you could? To be honest, the only thing that really kind of soured it for me is, like, it's so bleak all the time. Maybe have a little bit more moments of optimism, or just genuine, like, having, like, enjoying the moment, characters actually, like, having a good time. Being able to put their weapons down, enjoy the moment, play some games, just bring some lightheartedness into the series. How do you feel about Claymore? Haven't seen it. But what if you can't talk about your addiction to the person that's bothering you because they get offended and mad? Then you're with the wrong people. If you can't talk to the person you are close with about the things you are struggling with because they're getting emotional and mad at you for being vulnerable enough about your problems, and they're only making it worse for you, time to cut them out. Goodbye. I'm mostly 5 because maybe can do better. Something character story something. Okay. I watch fillers, to be honest. I mean, you can. I'm not saying not to. Kickback from Chainsaw Man is so good. I think it's a good song. I think it's a good song. If someone... Okay. How long do I have till I have to go? Technically, I was already supposed to go, but I'll stay live for another 5 minutes. I was already supposed to leave. Because I do need a break for food and for other work before I get ready for the Twitch stream at around 3 o'clock. So, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Weow. I think that's your name, Weow. Opinions on Akira? Haven't seen Akira. And what if it's my mother? Well, I've cut contact with one of my parents, so, and not just because they died, before they died. So, like, sometimes you have to. Do you like any shops? Well... Depends what I'm going for. Are we talking like little props? Are we talking costumes? Are we talking like I'll go to different places for different things. Why I'm always late? It's okay, Taco. You can join us at the Twitch stream. We're going to be live on Twitch later today. Which, by the way, guys, I did. Oh wait, I have to repost it because this here. Let me pin it, guys. There's my Twitch. I will pin it so people can follow me there if they want to. There we go. Hello, how you doing, Ray? What's my favorite anime? I don't have a singular favorite. I don't worry about religion. People are people. And how you doing, Volt? Final question. Based on my last question, Modern Shonen, what do you think my next watch should be? So if you're looking for Modern shonen. So I assume modern battle shonen. You could get into something that's currently airing. So like Hero Academia, JJK, Black Clover. I'll hold off on One Punch Man for now. To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity is not pure battle. There's a lot more story going on, but I think it's fantastic, so I'll recommend it. Which scene moved you the most in AOT? Erwin's final speech. What do you think of anime characters can make bad anime? If yes, why? Wait, what? What do you think anime characters can make bad anime? I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I understand what you're saying. Like, are you saying what anime characters ruin the anime? I don't really know what you're trying to ask. Have I seen Monster? I've watched part of it. It's really good. Your Eternity made me cry multiple times. Yeah, fair enough. You don't have Twitch? I mean, you don't have to have Twitch, but for those who do have Twitch, do please follow me. We will be live today, and it's going to be a good stream. Favorite Bankai? Probably Shinji's. Trusted your word, so to continue MHA, and I'm going to start Season 8 soon. Okay, awesome. Have I watched Paranoia Agents? I don't think I have. I know it, but I don't remember if I've seen it. Which untouched anime am I going to watch? The next one on my list is Made in Abyss. Which villain do you think was right? Meruem before he died. Not like Meruem when he was born, but Meruem towards the second half of the arc. Kaiju number 8 is good if you haven't watched. I mean, Kaiju number 8 is good. Thoughts on One Punch Man Season 3? I'm enjoying it. It's not my favorite, but I'm enjoying it. I don't have a top 3, unfortunately. Have you faced bullying? Sure, of course. I get harassed down here on a daily basis. But, like, yes, I've gone through it. I will watch you on Twitch. Just don't want to make an... Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can join the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you can do that. Have I... So what's my opinion on Bleach? Because Bleach is your favorite? I mean, I really like Bleach. I enjoy. Have I seen Sapphire of the End? Not yet. Claymore, haven't seen that one either. I mean, how characters can make like you stop, or so what? Okay, so how can a character make me drop an anime? Perfect example: Mushoku Tensei, the MC. Perfect example right there. What's your favorite chill anime? So I'm good. I can give a few examples. I always say the Masterful Kaz Depressed Again Today. That's like a pure slice of life series. But I will also say that the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague, because that's a romance series, but it's also very, very easygoing. It's a very relaxed kind of show, and I really like it. The Twitch stream is today at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yep. Should start at about like 2:30, 3 p.m. Probably closer to 3. Do I watch One Piece? Yes. Also, how much time do I have? Okay, last 2 minutes. I keep going over time. 2 more minutes. I couldn't see yesterday's live, but I did come for a bit. That's all right. We're live all the time, so if you miss one, no big deal. What's my favorite show? Already answered that one. Which JJK death hit you the hardest? Probably Nanami. I think it's going to be Nanami's. Like, none of them devastated me. But if I had to pick one that, like, sucked the most, probably Nanami. For you, who is the biggest fraud? So, it's going to be, what's his name? What was his name? Hold on. DeMarco Black. The guy who faked being the guy who pretended to be Luffy. Because he is literally a fraud. He literally pretended to be the Straw Hats. Like, he's the definition of a fraud. Is Parasite good? Yes, Parasite is fantastic. What's it about? So basically have a great day, see you later, Evil Eye. Parasite is about these aliens that kind of rain down from the sky and infect humans, and their goal is to ideally infect the human at their head, so they can control their brain. So if they like infect your hand, they take control of that part of your body, and they essentially a battle for dominance. So some of them just want to live a simple life, quiet, and like some of them want a host to just live quietly in a safe and have a safe life. Some of them want to infect people in positions of authority, so they could basically control human society. So you have all these different parasites trying to do different things, and then it leads to a whole lot of death and murder and like cover up. It's great. Can an MC control that thing and use? So no, they can't control it. They can communicate with it, because it's a living thing that has full control over that part of their body, and it can like mutate into these weird shapes with crazy powers and like give you superhuman-like abilities, but you cannot control it. But if you develop a relationship with it, you can work symbiotically. What's your favorite One Piece saga? Wano. It's like a symbiote. Is Fullmetal Alchemist peak? I would say so, yes. If you have to choose one anime world, I'll just choose campfire cooking, or any anime where I do not have to fight anything, where I can just chill and have a good life. What's your favorite One Piece saga? I already answered that one. Do you like Frieren? Yes. Favorite character? Stark. I remembered his name. Props to me. Okay, last five questions, and then I'll call it. Favorite sports anime? Ippo. Doflamingo opinion? He's one of my favorite villains in the series. Do you reply to chat in Twitch, and what do you do in the Twitch stream? Well, we play games. In Twitch, I'm not on a treadmill, I'm actually sitting down, and we're playing games. Usually, like, I'll be interactive with chat, but not in the same way that we're here. Here we talk about whatever chat is talking about. When we're playing a game, we're talking together about what's going on in the game and what we should do. So it's still interactive, but we're not necessarily discussing the same stuff. Domestic girlfriend, it was okay, not that great. ReZero, I enjoy it very much. I'm up to date. I do like JoJo's. I dropped K-On! Pretty quickly. I can't stand it. I bet you are around 30 and tired with full fighting anime. Yeah, basically. I mean, I do watch fighting anime, just nowhere near as much. Today we will be starting Crime Scene Cleaner, where we are hired by the mafia to clean up their murder scenes. Okay, one more. Who's the biggest anime aura farmer? My go-to is going to be Escanor. I'll answer whatever's on screen. What do you think is the most heartwarming and peaceful romance anime like Angel Next Door? Angel Next Door, spoils me rotten, is pretty solid. Heartwarming, probably My Love Story. And anything else over here? Choose one to save Orochimaru or Mayuri. Who's Mayuri again? I forgot. Obito over Escanor, I can't do it. And have I watched Over the Moon for You? Yes, I have. That's a nice, wholesome one. A little bit, very, very cheesy, but still a good pick. Have I watched Gosick? I love Gosick. And have I watched Indian movies? Not that I can think of. Not even a huge fan of anime, but I'm here on the channel again. Welcome back, even though we're about to call it. Oh my goodness, it's a good anime. Which dead anime character would I save? My boy Escanor. I'll try my love. I highly recommend My Love Story. I like Bleach quite a bit. And all right. Guys, join the Discord, follow on Twitch. Do you remember me from yesterday? Welcome back, Moderate. I do, but we are going to call it here so we can get ready for the Twitch stream. I need a break before that. Is Escanor an anime? No, he's from Seven Deadly Sins. He's my profile picture. Okay, let's call it. Let's take a break. I'll be back on Twitch in a few hours.